Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore, the Diaries of Death. My name is Syken and today we're continuing our journey on the official World of Warcraft Hardcore servers, Stitches to be precise, with our Paladin. It's a Paladin journey again, and we are in Sunken Temple, finally. So got a good group together, Warlock Mage, Rogue, really good crowd control, nice little tank, and one quest. Let's do the temple, boys, let's do it. And let's see how good our tank is. So far they're not taking a lot of damage, that's a good start. We do have a Warlock though, and that's a double-edged sword. I love Warlocks, don't get me wrong, but boy, as a healer... you know what? This Warlock will get Salvation, because I need to heal... not Salvation, Light, because I need to heal him that often. Can you share the tablet quest? Before running into a patrol. Good, that's the solution. Why wouldn't I think about or think of the option to give them life earlier? I always thought, you know what, Warlocks, all stats are helpful, but since he's sacrificing himself so much, might as well improve the healing ratio on them. Good, we moved up. Still in combat, by the way. And we need to clear all of these statues. Very good. The tank definitely knows what he's doing so far. It seems that everybody knows what they are doing. Careful here at these parts. The wall is open and you can actually fall through Sunken Temple, which is an insta-death. Okay, although we do have plenty of crowd control, we're using 0 of it on the packs. Fair enough. My heals are better now also, let's go through that. So I got a 8% better healing, thanks to now finally going into the healing tree. Very good. So, unfortunately the group is a little bit too active for just commenting AFK. So, got 12%, 8% increased value. I want to go for the illumination as well as the improved blessing of wisdom, and of course improved lay on hands. There are a couple of really good skills there, which I would have taken much earlier had I played it completely as a healer. But I wanted to do the AoE grinding, which worked very, very well. Speaking of which, I'm wondering... So yeah, the AoE thing has worked phenomenally well. Really like how good that worked overall. Good. In terms of the seed cultivating, let's talk about another thing that I've been doing for the last, I would say, 2-3 hours. Since I fat-fingered the Light of Loom, which was my only option out of endgame dungeons, I figured I need run speed. Then I looked at all of the options for regular run speed, and short of Goblin Boots, which are having a failure chance, there isn't really that much around, unfortunately. So the only thing that reliably increases your run speed, and the reason, by the way, why I want to increase the run speed, is if we have a problem in a dungeon, there are oftentimes safe spots if you can get away. But the Paladin isn't really having a lot of movement skills. So, or movement increasing skills, shall I say. They have a lot of other goodies, but moving fast is not one of their core strengths. So, there is only one item that would fit the bill, which essentially is the nifty stopwatch. Earlier in the series, when I was doing Searing Gorge, I already thought about doing the quest, or I wanted to do the quest, and I did all of the pre-quests, so we would be definitely ready to go. The problem there is the nifty stopwatch requires frost oil, and frost oil, unfortunately, is something that you only get if you're an alchemist. Now, there is a way around it. I found that there is one quest in Darnassus where you need to go to Unguru Crater, which we recently have done, and you can essentially repeat that quest multiple times and get so-called Cenarian backpacks. And they do have, I think, a 30 or 40% chance of actually dropping frost oil, which is the oil that we need in order to do the quest. So, being the gamer that I am, I didn't want to drop self-find, but still wanted the trinket, so I went to a Unguru Crate and got myself 100 soil. So what I'm now doing is we're using these curation techniques, pouches, and the whole quest is really shit. So for starters, this pouch that I'm using, that's only available every 10 minutes really. Not great. Then it gives you a cocoon, and that cocoon has a 30% chance to get this here. Morrow grain. To be fair, it can be between 1 and 3 Morrow grains, so on average the actual expected value is potentially more like 60% chance of getting 1 Morrow grain, or even 70% chance. So it's not that bad of a deal. However, you need 10 Morrow grain in order to even get one of these pouches, and then the pouches have a 30% chance of dropping the actual item that we want, which is the frost oil. And we want the frost oil for Cooler Heads Prevail, which is the quest that we had abandoned in the Badlands. And with that we can then start the actual quest for the nifty stopwatch, which is a trinket, and that's going to be bested slot trinket for us on hardcore, because it'll allow us to basically replicate the ability of the rogue sprint. So if things are going badly in a dungeon like this one here, the nifty stopwatch is basically our only chance out. We would be running away, trying to get to a safe spot. Hearthstone done. That's why I'm doing all of that adventurous stuff, just to basically have a replica of the sprint ability. Good. So that's the whole story behind me trying to get the most useful trinkets for hardcore. Under normal circumstances, potentially wouldn't be that useful. It's a PvP trinket mainly, but in hardcore, and specifically on a self-found character, I would consider it to be one of the best trinkets there is. On the Alliance side, you also don't get the nice little quest that simply gives you 5 swiftness potions, which would have solved the entire problem right away. But yeah, you sometimes just can't pick and choose. The Alliance is a bit hampered in that regard. Very good. Group is doing well so far. Good. What else? We are done with the Enduro Crater. I did the last just few quests off screen. Also got myself a mithril chasing, and since I need to go back anyways, I just figured might as well go there and save Amy, which was I think one of the quests that I hadn't done when I was there the first time. So we will need a new questing location, and I'm thinking about the Eastern Plaguelands. One of our returning quest buddies, Holy Faith, the priest, had also asked if we could do the Fellwood area. I think we're at the right level where that definitely is possible. Questing with a heal priest together.
Shield be down. Rise up, Atalai. Rise up.
It's a bit of an adventure. Good. We're now. I think they will click the different pillars in the right order. Are we clicking the statues for the bonus boss? It seems the answer is no. That's fine by me.
Can't cast that yet. Let's bear this.
Or were the statues down here? I thought they were up there, guys. Oh no, they were down here. My bad. It's a big temple. Well, that's the infamous hole. Never jump down there. Going to like the result. Luckily we are not having a group with 2 warlocks. Holy shit, could I not maintain that pace of self-sacrifice? And he's not stopping. Give them an inch and they take a whole feet. Heal the warlock once and they start sacrificing their entire health. See, there you go, down to half health. Having a warlock always drains your mana like nothing else. That is true. At least the warlock recognizes he's the source of the mana drainage. So out of curiosity, let's just see how often I heal the warlock with that set of mana. How often I heal the actual tank. My guess is it's at least even, if not slightly in favor of the warlock. Alright, warlock 1. Tank 1. Alright, tank leads 2 for 1. I'll just ignore that the rogue is drawing aggro. Warlock equalizes to 2 for 2. Three 2. Tank leads. 4-2. Don't get too excited yet. 5-2. I will heal full. I won't like let the tank sit on a lower hit points. I guarantee you the warlock starts to tap. Alright. 5-3. Come on, tap a bit more. I know you want it. 5-4. Warlock tries to get a few more taps in. 5-5. 6-5. 7-5. 7-6. 8-6. 9-6. 10-6. 10-7. 11-7. Let's see who's at 20 first. 11-8. 11-9. 11-10. 11 both. 12-11. 13-11. 14-11. 14-12, 14-13, 14, 14. 14, 15. Warlock starts to go for the lead. 15 all. 15, 16. Favor of the Warlock. 16 both. 17, 16. 18, 16.
Mana. My mana is low.
18, 17, 18, 18. Wanted to see how often I heal everyone. My last mana bar tank 18 times. Warlock 18 times. Lol.
Too far away. I can't cast that yet. I'm still recharging. Can't cast that yet.
So good. I am just having a bit fun. All right. Cultivating seeds. That was a good moment in time. Perfect moment in time, actually. Got nothing out of it. That's unfortunate. I'm just destroying the herbs. Not an alchemist, and selling them is almost worthless. Everything else sells for more. But we still have plenty of earth, and we're going to get more of these Tharlander seeds. They're a bit expensive, but I think we're going to be okay. Trading in that quest also will increase our reputation with the Cenarian Circle and our reputation with Darnassus if we ever so want to go for a Tiger Mount, you know, Exalted and so on. I think we should meet, guys, before jumping down. Else it's a recipe for disaster.
That spell isn't ready yet. I'm out of range.
everybody coming? Are we jumping down? Yoo-hoo! There we go. All right. Fabulous. Good. Time for that summoned boss. I don't know the loot tables from the top of my head, so we're just going to be surprised whether or not we will get something. I think this here is for the egg, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't have that quest. Picked it up in Tenaris, my bad. I was focusing more on the evergreen pouch and getting the morrow grain.
A feast on your bones. I don't think that you will feast on our bones. I think that was a false promise. Neat, but not what we need. You know what? I think we're using that time to create a new macro. Take that, and that is healing light. We're just copying this here over. And we are taking just holy light. Let's see if it works. Nice little mouse over. Okay, cool. What was the last one that we haven't had mouse overed?
I'm gonna revenge.
Good. I think next up we're going to go upstairs, which is including a lot of dragons. Which is including a lot of dragons, so that'll be fun. It's also going to increase the difficulty of the pulse. I think for once we will need to take it a little bit slower, because dragons up there come in quad packs and they are quite beefy. They are hit hard.
That's still recharging.
Good. Very good. Yeah, respect is given to them. At least the tank respects them enough to not just charge in. Whilst we're waiting here, let's drink a little bit. Matter of fact, tank hasn't charged at all so far. It always seems to be walking in for whatever reason. Gotta be careful here with the sleeps. They can be deadly. That's not good. We still had a pack going and the tank already ran to the next one. Okay, full. We still had ads back here when you were pulling.
That spell is not yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Brom's blood is nice, but unfortunately nothing that I can even sell. Tank think was slept. Tank definitely has problems keeping aggro here. Try to not steal aggro. Give the tank a bit. Oh, please. These picks hurt a lot. Just single target for the first 5 seconds or so. As a humble suggestion on those picks, please use Demo Shout and Thunderclap. Makes it easier to keep aggro. Don't want to tell him how to play his class because backseat gaming sucks at the same time if he's not keeping aggro. Then things are not going well. Alright, there is a bit of an event going here. Alright, new buff food, that's good, and I think I will also buff myself with Spirit. We got the nice little crystal force. So since this is a longer event, I will need to watch my mana. Warrior definitely has a problem holding aggro. I think I'll just reduce the aggro of both of the biggest offenders. Will make it hopefully a bit easier for the warrior to keep up. You must not summon our god. Well, we're going to see about that. I'll stay at full mana for now. High spirit should be helpful. Warlock very carefully taps once. Doesn't want to overdo it. Not sure for how much does that affliction take. Potentially better off dispelling it, which currently is like what, 100 mana. We're regenerating mana by just not being in combat at the moment. Akar's blood and this flame.
Taste the blood of life. Die, mortals.
Stamina spirit 35. Well, not too bad. So this greed. Question is, what do we do with that? A little bit of a damage upgrade. Stats are good. We're trading in spell crit. Sword is faster. I still need it for dungeons. I think that makes sense. Never mind. The tank got it, and that's okay. Let's hope the tank this time finds the button for Demo Shout and Thunderclap, because then these guys will stay on him. He just stays in defensive stance. I don't know, man. Are these mobs Demo Shouted? They are. But he hasn't Thunderclapped. It just is what it is. Tank pulls another pack. This time everyone, or every single enemy is on him, which is good. Look at that, the difference. I need to heal thrice, and then that's it. Promising. No one over aggroes. Look at that, just how tranquil it is compared to the very rushed healing if the tank does not have aggro.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
It's almost like the idea is that the tank is getting hit. Good, drinking up. We've nicely cleared most of this room, and the XP is okay, not phenomenal because we have a high level wizard with us. Or mage rather. Nah, mine is better. I can't see any shield dropping here that is better than mine. What I can see though is mortal grain. Come on. Good. This is the area where there are ghosts. People need to run away. I'm sleeping. I'll sit through it though. Strange pathing. Alright, as long as no one stays near these guys, we should be fine, right? Yeah. People understand it. Alright, mage just hit level 60. Not sure if we're even getting experience now. My understanding is that normal dungeons, other than the very end game dungeons, cannot be run with a mixed group of non-60s and 60s. Now we're getting XP. It's okay. Come on, man. Drinking into a fear. Good. Oh, that room is always painful. And the mind control of the boss, that will be painful as well. Alright, we pulled 5, that's a lot. Line of sighting that other caster. Hammering him. Stupid high priest. The one time that the warlock could tap, he's deciding to eat. Well, that's fine by me. Perfect. Well-timed fear.
Too far away. I can't cast that yet.
Can I line of sight the fear here? Just need to be far enough away. See, the cool part is I can take away the fear. So as long as I'm not the one getting feared, we're Gucci.
Let's still be charging.
Couldn't reach the rope, unfortunately. Good. The profit here is no pushover, so I gotta be a bit careful. Don't need any more buffs. Potentially not. We're fine. I think we're fine.
The Soul Flayer comes! Join us! Join us! Hakar shall live again!
Good. Picked up his head, which was the one quest that I had. Corrupts the target. Nah. Don't need that. We're good. Good, continuing to cultivate. We have plenty of sand, of soil to walk through. But there are many ways of skinning the cat, and this will lead me to the trinket for sure. Just don't get wing buffered into the hole. Immune to stun, how unfortunate. Good. Time to kill yet another dragon. I think there are two more, and then there's the end boss dragon, so plenty of dragons. Good part about it is these guys each are worth like one quest in terms of XP, which is great. Would love to have more of these boss mobs. Very good. I think that we need to put into the hinterlands, and in the hinterlands we then get, thinking about maybe even getting that head. 18 int and spirit are quite a bit. We're currently rocking 10 stamina, a little bit less AC, but we have 5,400, so it doesn't seem like that's the biggest problem at the moment. Tank just running in without waiting for me to be in range. That is a big problem, though.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
I was ready to bop any of the casters.
I can't cast that yet.
Alright, that's where the rubber hits the road. Going to see exactly if it's going to work or not. There's an aggro drop when he sleeps, the main target. I think I can't disco sleep. So that means I will likely be the target, and this guy hits hard. Very, very hard.
Let's still be charging.
Can't dispel it. At the moment, Warcraft is tanking him. Not a bad idea. Appreciate it. Needs a potion. And we're through. Intellect Spirit. That is a very, very nice helmet. Well, this time, not like unlike my mage playthrough. Not effing that up. It's a good trinket for me. And I think Intellect Spirit, that helmet is even better. Darnassus, please, as mentioned before. Thanks for the run. Very, very nice. So, we got ourselves poisons all enemies in an 8-yard radius around the caster. Well, that's good for our AoE grinding, I suppose. Got a new helmet. With that, even more mana. And we can go to Darnassus, which thanks a lot, everyone, which is going to be superb, because here we're going to go to the Enclave and we're going to get more of these Philanderous seeds, which we will need many of. Afterwards, I think Hinterlands is a good place to just trade in the quest.
Farewell.
And I think that's it for today. Did not go to 54. I think once we are at 54, 55, we can look out for BRD groups, so that wouldn't be the worst idea either. There's plenty to explore in that dungeon as a healer. Until then, I thank you for watching and have a great day. See you on the next episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. Bye bye.